what they call a Rule 9 privilege motion today on the floor, roughly 3:30, to a source from China hacked into the computer of my foreign policy and human rights staff person, then the computers of my chief of staff, my legislative director, and my judiciary staff person also. On these computers was information about all the casework I've done on behalf of political dissidents and human rights activists around the world. That kind of information, as well as everything else on my office computers, emails, memos, correspondence, district casework, was open to outside eyes.
Wouldn't comment on it. Who was it that told you not to talk about this?
Every time a member or anyone in the administration goes to China or other governments and uses their handheld device, a cell phone or Blackberry, it is being compromised by people in China.
Soviet Union on behalf of Jewish refuseniks. We were admonished by...
But the possibilities exist clearly for groups to potentially not only hack in, but to alter information, to change information, or perhaps to delete information. The same article that Frank referenced in National Journal talked about that Chinese hackers may have targeted U.S. critical infrastructure, and they may have been responsible for 2 major U.S. power blackouts.
I chaired the Human Rights Subcommittee for a number of years, and Mr. Wolf may have mentioned this to you. In December of '06 and March of 2007, my human rights computers on the subcommittee, it was called Africa, Global Human Rights International Operations, were attacked. We asked the people in the House when the virus was put in, they said it was intended to take control of the computers. When they cleaned the computers, they informed us that the attack seemed to come from the People's Republic of China. It had a Chinese IP address.
Has done very little with regard to the genocide in Darfur. I was the first member of the House to go to Darfur with regard to the genocide. UN peacekeepers in